everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do two things. I'm going to do my week 5 budget projection for the month of March, as well as the week 5 budget recap for the month of March as well. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new here on this channel, I typically talk about anything related to finances. And midweek, I tend to do something unrelated to finances or do a cozy chair conversation where I talk about pretty much anything that I would like to. So as I previously stated, we're going to do a week 5 budget projection and recap in the same week. And the reason why I decided to do this is because typically with a week 5 budget or week 5 income, there are not many set expenses that I have. So I can consider that check a quote unquote free paycheck, or let's just say a paycheck that is not directly allocated to the bills that you see me talk about in week 1, 2, 3, or 4 of the month. So that is what we're doing here. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to put a screenshot up so that you can follow along with me first with the budget projection. So there are some assigned pre-automatic drafted expenses that I do take care of every single week outside of my other debts and transactions or obligations. So that's what I'm going to go through first. So you see that information there now. This is my week 5 budget projection for March 31st, 2023. First up is the household expenses. For those who have been following me for a minute, I go to the bank, I actually pull out the $148 in cash for categories that range from food to blow money to eating out to toiletries to school supplies. Do still have one in high school, so all of that. So I am going to go and revisit those categories, which I have not done. I feel like I say that every video, but I am going to revisit those categories because there are some of those categories that I no longer need. So what I find myself doing is using that money for other things. So if I don't need those categories, then it's probably going to be wise that I just get rid of them and reallocate those funds. Now, first, that's the household expense for $148. Then we have the children's savings for $28.50. I am going to end up increasing this amount. You will see it in the next video, I think, for my budget projection. And I'm going to make the numbers rounded numbers. Actually, for a lot of my numbers, I'm going to make them rounded numbers just so it can be easier for me to calculate. Next, we have the college tuition or gas for $25. And I actually ended up putting that money in I think I did gas for the younger child's car. I have to go back and look at my, web bill pay, or not web bill pay, my online account to see what where did that transaction go. Then I did a minor Roth IRA for $20 and the college spending amount for $60. So those are set amounts that I do for every single week. And that total for that past week, or this past week, was $281.50. Now remember, I typically leave $1,382 in this account, so let's subtract. $1,382 minus $281.50 equals $1,100.50. And as you can see, I have a little question out beside that. What will I do with it? So, like I said, this is considered extra money, although I really don't have any extra money because I can always find a need or a category for this money to go in. So now we are going to actually answer that question. I am going to remove that screenshot, and I'm actually going to put up my screenshot with the numbers indicating my recap from that past week's paycheck. So you should see that information there now. Week 5 budget recap. This is March 31st. Remember, that was the actual payday, March 31st through April 6th, 2023. So that means we're going from the previous Friday up until the following Thursday. So that's where we are today. Number 1, we have a water tank repair. Yes, you see it there. $1,200. That money actually came from my mini emergency fund. That's what that account is set aside for. That was actually a major emergency because it ended up flooding one of my bedrooms downstairs, my laundry room, the actual room where the hot water tank was, the hallway. Yeah, we had a lot going on last week, but I am still kind of in the middle of all of that. I have gotten the water tank repaired, so I have a new water tank with really, really hot water, so I am very happy with that. But I need to deal with that carpet down there in the other bedroom. I'm probably gonna have to end up pulling it up. I don't know if there's a way to save it and clean it because I am starting to get a smell down there. So we will see how I plan on doing that going forward. But anyway, that's on another level. Next we have friend's daughter gift. So I did purchase one of my friend's daughters a gift for an event that she had, which was $50. And that money, actually, I have the bills checking account, which technically it is, but that money came from the 5th Friday's pay check. Next, we have a wedding item that I purchased for $25. I will be in a wedding toward the end of the month, and that was out of the bills checking account. Then this Waffle House purchase, I gotta talk about this. I told my significant other that I was gonna do this. Waffle House was $28.80. That money came out of the 5th Friday's paycheck as well. However, I ordered 2 waffles, 2 omelets, $28.50. Now, this is what the cashier told me, that there was a $4.80 amount for doing a takeout order. Yeah, that was added to the total. $4.80 added to my total just because I decided to do a to-go order. And also there was a charge for $1.57 for the taxes that it said something about inclusion tax. So that's what I had going on with Waffle House. So needless to say, I won't be going to Waffle House. Okay. All right. That's that. Next, we have prom attire. I do have one more that's still in high school, and it is prom season. So that was $112. That money also came out of the 5th Friday's pay. And then I ordered some yard signs for $37.45. That money also came out of the 5th Friday's pay. That senior, of course, I am going to have yard signs for the graduating senior, correct? Yes, I am. So that is what that is for. And last but not least, which is on a more positive note, which I like, mini emergency fund was $800. And that was a refund going back into my mini emergency fund, but that money came out of the 5th Friday's pay. So I was able to recoup, I guess we can say, $800 of the $1,200 that I did pay for the water tank. There you have it. That is my budget projection and my budget recap all in one. Well, this is really all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave me a comment below and let me know what you're doing with your money. What do you think about money? How are you actually utilizing it? Do you think about it at all? Well, obviously you may think about it because you're watching this finance video. But yeah, just let me know what you're doing. We need to make sure that we kind of stay focused on our finances so that we can make sure that we are moving our money in the right direction for our life and our lifestyles. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel. This is all I have, Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.